Hello, my subscribers. Welcome back. Today, I'm in ShopRite at the South Hills Mall, right? Picking up a few things today to go home and make me a very special dish for you. So please stay with me, and you will see what I'm picking up, what I'm getting to make this special thing for you. Stay tuned. Hi, my subscriber. This is Tyler from the seafood department in ShopRite Poughkeepsie. One of our
What's going on? How you doing?
and here is the big boss,
What's up?
Peter.
How are
Right,
you, Doc?
right. So these guys are the ones that really take good care of
Oh, is
me
this
when
a
I
video?
come here. Yes.
We love our customers, especially these two.
Yes. Thank you, Peter. Yeah. So and here, Tyler here is one of my special. Okay, it's always good to come in here and see him. You want to say something, Tyler?
I just like taking care of everyone that I get the chance to talk to. I really
Yeah.
think it's really special to do so.
Okay. Thank you, Tyler.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
Nice
Chat
seeing
you. Good.
Big movie or what?
Yeah, my YouTube channel.
Oh, that's for your YouTube channel?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes. It's doing.
This lady knows what's going on. Go see her. Come see me.
You're
Chef
right.
Piquois.
Yeah.
There
Well,
it
you
is.
know something.
Ah, look at my kitchen, all those
You
goodies.
you better looking in the picture. So take off your blooming hat. I don't like to see in the hat. You look much more younger
Oh, you
and
like it better
nicer.
like
Oh.
that? You do? I'm my bald head, you know.
It looked nice. It looked very nice. And they do have no more pieces like this. This is my son. This is our meat manager, Ryan, who takes care of me when I come in here too. So what you say, Ryan?
$7.29 a pound.
Welcome back, my subscribers. Today is a new day and a new video. Today I am going to be making some beef stew. Here I have my lovely pieces of beef that I'm going to cut up. And I have some turnips and some white turnips, 3 different color bell peppers. I have a chocha. I have a tomato. I have 2 stalks of celery. I have a carrot. I have an onion, some thyme, fresh thyme, and fresh Scotch bonnet pepper. I'm also going to be using putting a little A1 steak sauce in there, some pico pepper from the Shooter's Hill pico pepper sauce. I'm going to be putting some of that in there, and the good Maggi chicken seasoning. We're going to be using some garlic powder, some black pepper, a pinch of salt, maybe, and some soy sauce. So we're going to wash our beef now, and then we're going to cut it up, and then go on with her video. So just stay tuned while I wash my meat, and you can see me cutting it up. I'm going to pot dry this. I went to the supermarket today and purchased all these nice fresh stuff over there. My beef, all these nice things here. Okay, so watch me cut this up. I'm gonna pare off some of this fat off of it. We don't want to get rid of all the fat. Some of it, because the fat gives it a flavor. So we get off some of it. Cutting them up in nice cubes size. See? There we go. Cut off this fat off of it. So cut off this too much fat on this piece here. So we just have to pare off some of it. And like, you can do a stew different ways, you know. But I am going to be doing it just one of my ways. And it's easy to follow. Nice, so pretty the meat is. Look at that. Very pretty. And this is a piece of bottom round. I wanted some chuck round roast, but they didn't have any. So I just had to take the bottom round, which is not bad. We're on the finishing of cutting it up, so just bear on with me, my subscriber. This take a little time, but I just want to show you in stages how I do it. And I want this to come out nice and tender and juicy, so you will all see it. So now I'm going to put a little soy sauce on it. I'm going to turn on my pot too for it to to heat up because I don't have to put the seasoning in there right away. Okay, so then I'm going to put some garlic powder. This is a good amount of meat, so you will see. Good. And why I say I might not be using any salt, this here, the ajon, gives the meat a nice flavor, right? And it makes a nice gravy and it has salt in there. So maybe I don't put any salt on my meat. We're going to put I don't have to put this in right at this minute. I don't have to season the meat with it. But as we go on, I'll show you when I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to put a teaspoon of the chicken sauce. And as you know, I'll have a teaspoon of black pepper. This, and this is already on it. I'm going to rub this in and see if I need a little bit more soy sauce. We cut off a lot of the fat off of it, so good. That much oil. And we want it to get hot. And even crush 2 pieces of garlic through in here too. I'm going to use more garlic in there now, but this is just for the oil right now with the meat going in there. Okay. Boy. You know, some people eat raw garlic. I eat it raw garlic too when I'm ready because I love garlic. Okay, let me wash out this. That can stay and catch it color right there. See how nice it's looking and it just coming up. Very nice. This is going to be a very delicious stew, right? My son here, my cameraman, I remember when he was much younger, at least once a week I had to make the stew for him, right? And I had to put dumplings in there too, because that's what he loved with it. Okay, I'm taking a look into my pot. Mr. Cameraman, come over here. See? See how nice this is looking? Nothing else going there. I'm going to turn down the stove a little bit more too. And let it take time and do its thing. And then I'm going to start cutting up some vegetables right over here. I don't know if you all remember these turnips, white turnip, but I always have to cook my beef soup or my chicken soup or my beef stew. Always have to put my turnip in there. I think it gives such a nice flavor. And a lot of our old time people, them, let's say it this way, knows this turnip and love turnip. The younger generation, them don't fool around it. Right? So we have to go back into it and show them what it is and let them taste it, let them cook with it and taste it, and then now they will know what we used to eat, and let them taste it for themselves. So I'm going to be putting in these turnip, going to cut up the chocha, clean up the chocha too. But this turnip here give your stew a very nice flavor. And you have some big ones, but let me give you a little secret. You see, when you go to buy turnip, what I do, I take my finger and I stick it, just like kind of pinch it like, and if my finger go like right on it, like go through it there, the turnip is nice and young. But if your fingernail can't go through it, see how some holes something you get. Right? So this is just a hint. Yeah. So all these things here is the right thing for your stew, your beef stew. And then you put everything in there and make it take time and do it thing, simmer right down. Now again to my subscribers, I'm going to show you something here too. Two ways I can do this. Where is my carrot peeler? Can cut this way, and you can do it like this. You get out all this stain out of it. I'm going to show you something new. You're never too old to learn, So see it? Look at all that coming out of the chocho. See it? Look at that. Just cut off the head and just rub it. Rub it. And you see all that is coming out of it, coming off of it? That's all the stain. Because I don't know if you know that the chocho stain up your hand. See it? See that? Look at that. Look at all that. See, a lot of people don't know that. So this is something new too. All right. So what I do, I just take my carrot peel and just go through it like this. Just do this. Easy does it. And I will tell you something too. This here is nice in a salad, raw, just the same way. Cut it up in a salad and eat it, just like that. I have gotten so used to it that me myself love it just raw. Oi, don't drop. See it? Nice. It is sweet, very sweet, and it's also healthy. Mm-hmm. Hmm. This is a Spanish name for chocho. I don't know, right? I really don't know. I think it's chayote. So in a Latin country, they call this chayote. We say chocho. So I just want you to know that. And then now when the meat gets a bit more tender, we just pour everything in there. Not the bell peppers, just the vegetables. And this is some celery. So we're going to make it into a nice big size so you can taste it. You don't want to chop it up fine. Remember now, this is a stew. So you want a little piece of everything. And like I said, you don't have to eat this with rice. And we won't be doing any rice with it today. Right? Us West Indians like a little rice with the stew. But I made rice yesterday in my other video. So I am not going to do any rice today. And this is a turnip. Cut them big too. Nice. I'm going to give it a little taste to see how my salt is in there. Remember, I did not use any salt. It was a good thing I never do it. That is so nice. And I just put the chicken sauce in there and some soy sauce. You really don't need any salt in there. It is very delicious. And this is just going to pep it up a little bit more. All right. I'll get some seasoning cut up and put aside. All these is already washed and clean. Okay. And you don't have to cut your onions small too, because this is going to cook out. Come over here again. And you will see nice. Not bad at all. It's getting there. Going to cut a piece of this tomato. Also, tomato is nice in the stew. Look at this. Look how pretty tomatoes are. And my subscribers, I love pepper. I love the flavor of it. I love spice itself. But you know, sometimes when you have little ones, you have to think about them too. And every now and again, my grandson drop in because he just live up the road. And I would love when him drop in and him want something to eat. Grandma can find something for him to eat and the pepper not burning him. So I am just going to put a little speck of the Scotch bonnet pepper in there, because I am hoping that he will drop in and come get some from me. He just started his school 2 days ago. And I'm also a new great-grandmother again for the 6th time. Just had a great-grandbaby 2 days ago. Right, so I have 9 grandchildren and 6 great-grand. Age 14 to a couple days old. Those are my great-grand. And my grand is from 39 right down until right up to 7 years old. So, you know, I stay busy for my grandbabies too. Wow, look at that. Just want to take a time and just stay there and just continue like that. We'll be right back. Catch you in a bit. Well, this one is going to be just a small piece. See, just this much pepper. Let me cut up these. You're going to do them in bites. You don't want them too small. Put any more Hold on there, my subscribers. Hold on there. I need some more garlic into my beef. Yeah. So I can season it and make it stay there, simmer too. This here. I'm going to pour this in there. Pour the pepper. Pour some thyme. And let it take it time like how it taking it time there now. Like I am saying, when you're doing these things like all the beef stew, you don't rush it. I don't like to rush and cook. I like to take my time and put all my love into my food, into my pot. When you rush it, to me, it don't taste as good as if you make it take it time on cooking, right? See? We're going to put in the few little pieces of pepper. God, if you ever smell that scotchy, oh, it smells so nice. We're not going to use all the onion right away. And we're not going to use all the thyme right away. Can put in 1 and 2 pieces of the tomato. And just let that take its time too. And cook it. See? Nothing is burning. Nothing is catching. It's just taking its time right there. And when I am in a little while, I'm going to add a little water to it. A little hot water to it. And then now, let it still do its thing there. Okay. Now I just want to take you back in my pot and let you take a look at it. I'm going to turn up the stove a little bit because I am going to be look at this. Look how tender this is. It's getting there, right? It's chewable. Can show it to you right here. See? See it? The scot. But I'm still going to let it cook in a little bit more because the vegetables has to go in. Right? So now, I'm going to put in some water in here. I hope that's warm enough. Turn up the stove a little bit. Don't want a lot of water. We like do it in stages. See it? I'm going to put in the rest of the onion here. I'll put in some more tomatoes, thyme. We want the meat to get just a little bit more tender. We're going to put in a little of the pickle pepper sauce. See? We're going to put in a little of the A1 steak sauce. Just a little. And coming right back, we're going to put in a little Worcestershire sauce. Here it is. Just a little bit. Sorry. I'm going to let this boil. Like this. See, it's still want to get a little more tender. See? It's soft enough. My baby. I'm just coming in from school. No? You come long time? Oh, so you're here to have some dinner? Nice. Welcome back. Now I'm going to put in my vegetables in the pot. So please share my pot with me, please. Okay, so we're going to let that simmer, and then the last part of it, then not long from now, we're going to put in our little spinners. And then the last thing we're going to put in is our bell pepper. So we're going to still let this cook down for a little while. Now I am going to be making some little spinners to put in there. And then I'm going to be putting in my bell peppers, but not right at this moment for the bell pepper. But I just want you to take a look at it. The vegetables are cooking in nicely. So I'm going to let the dumplings cook in with that. I just finished kneading my dough or my flour. And it's cooking up nicely. This is the part that my baby boy likes. You will wonder why I speak so much about him, because he's the baby. And don't care how I try to get rid of him, he won't go. All the other rest are married and on their way. Him say not leaving me, so I guess I am stuck with him. So I have to feed him and keep him. This is what he loves. Anyway, you cook dumpling, that's him. Him is a dumpling boy. And this stew here, my God, it's going to be so delicious. A lot of people love stew. And that's why you don't need rice, because you eat the vegetables with it. So I hope you're all enjoying my videos, right? Because I am doing all my best to please you guys out there. And I'm also going to put a little of the jaune in there so it can, you will see how I do it. See it? I just sprinkle a little of it. Oh. And in a little while, if it needs some more, I will put it in there. See that? The Ajon gives it a little body and it also gives it a lot of flavor. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Of this here, our stew. So take a look at what it looks like. I'm going to put my pepper in there and just let it stay for a few minutes. And then we are ready to serve. See how nice my stew is? Look how tender my meat is. See it? Nice and soft. See it? Very nice. Very, very nice. And look at the texture of the gravy. So we will just turn up at the stove so the bell peppers can just simmer in a little. And then we're ready to go. Just giving it a few more minutes. Now I'm on the finishing touch of my beef stew, and I'm going to be dishing a plate for myself. Now, please do like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in your comment if you try this dish and how it came out for you. Thank you all for watching, and have a blessed one. Thank you. Well, this is hot. So, here it is. Ooh.